This is a Pentagon Channel special event. Hello, I'm Master Sergeant Rusty Barfield. Last year, Tiger Woods hosted the AT&T National at Congressional Golf Club in Bethesda, Maryland. He dedicated the tournament to the men and women in uniform, offering free tickets, special seating, and other perks for the week-long event in July. This year will be no different. In a one-on-one interview with the Pentagon Channel, Tiger Woods discussed the upcoming tournament, and he also talked about his dad, Earl Woods, an Army veteran with 2 combat tours in Vietnam, and how that background molded Tiger's future in golf and his passion outside of golf. As you will see in this interview, the values the #1 golfer in the world holds so dear are not so different from our military values. First of all, Mr. Woods, thanks a lot for joining us on the Pentagon Channel.
Thank you.
And really what you do for the military. First of all, AT&T National, big opportunity, I guess, to showcase the military. What's in store this year?
Well, we're going to do a couple little things. First of all, we've had some golf balls and drivers sent around the globe, and kids from 25 kids, men and women who are serving abroad. The kids will be brought out to the first tee. 2 of them will hit shots. We're going to have 30,000 tickets be given away this year, and also 10% off on their purchases of any soft or hard good products over the week. So it'll be again, we're trying to do whatever we can to showcase the military and basically give thanks. You know, I was raised in a military family. My dad obviously serving, and I know what it takes, and the dedication it takes, and then we just want to say thank you. And we don't do enough to say thank you, but if we can highlight this and basically give the people at home a true understanding of what people are doing and the sacrifices they're making, we don't do it enough, really.
Speaking about your military family, your father, he must have talked about his experience in the military as a child. What do you remember about that, and in terms of how it helps you today on the golf course?
Well, it ranges. It ranges from his times in combat to his times in training to all the funny moments that's happened being here or deployed. The great friendships he's developed over the years. That's how I got my name, Tiger. But just overall the sacrifice it takes, and I think more than anything, what people don't realize is that how much people truly love this country, and that's something my dad was a big proponent of. That people have have lost sight of that, and there's a war being fought, and he kept saying there's a war being fought overseas, and people don't know it because it's too far away from home. Just like when he fought in Vietnam, it's too far away from home for people to truly appreciate it unless you actually were there. But has that helped me in golf? Certainly. It certainly has. The discipline that it takes, the preparation, the dedication, and then from there just trusting and believing in what you've done in your practice. For me, my practice, for my dad, is preparation. All that hard work becomes instinctive.
You talk about the preparation, and you talked about the training that your dad provided. A few months ago, you made an incredible putt on 18 to win the Arnold Palmer Invitational. As a child, your dad used to throw things in the middle of your backswing. Used to say things right in the middle of your backswing. How do you pull that information and use it in your performance today? Because I think this is something that our military can probably maybe garner something out of this interview from. How do you pull back and use that information in terms of you trying to accomplish a mission right then and now?
Nothing gets in the way of that. Plain and simple. No matter what goes on, no matter what the periphery, the distractions may be, nothing will get in the way of you accomplishing your task. In terms of, I guess, the whole person concept, you talked about your dad a little bit and what he was able to give you. Let's talk a little bit about the value system. How important has his value system been to you now that you have a family? Great accomplishments on the golf course. But a lot of people would say,
just as much so off the golf course with your foundation and such. How have those values played a role in what you've been able to accomplish, not only on the course, but off?
Well, family comes first. And we were very close as a family. Mom, Dad, and myself. We did everything together. We went everywhere together. We did it, shared everything together. And you bring it back to my childhood now. So, looking back upon that, that shaped me in the fact that I want to be there for Sam all the time. I do whatever I need to do, and golf-wise, but I always want to be with Sam all the time, and that's how my dad was. My dad had already retired from the military by the time I was born, but he was working, long hours, and he always made time for me. And one of the things that I've always vowed to do with my child is every time that I had something I wanted to talk to my dad about, no matter what it was, it could be about cartoon drawings, or it could be about what's going on overseas. No matter what the subject matter was, he put down whatever he was doing, and would sit there and we would rap. Sometimes we would rap for 5 minutes. Sometimes it would be for 5 hours. Whatever we would do, he made sure that his relationship with his child was first and foremost, and that's what I want to do with mine.
You've made a huge commitment to the youth, not only in America now, but you're starting to branch your foundation over in Asia. Where are you kind of going with this thing? What do you really want to accomplish grand scale with the foundation?
Well, grand scale is help all the kids around the world to accomplish their goals, whatever their goals may be, to live better lives, help others, and lead from the front. Something that my dad was always, not really, I won't say push me, but he always made sure that I understood what it took to be a leader. The responsibilities that you had to accept. And it's sometimes not always easy. And for kids to understand that and accept that and learn how to become a leader and how to give back and lead from the front, I think it's hard for kids to understand that if they've never experienced that before, they've never had a guiding light in their life. If they haven't, that's what we're here for. We want to be that guiding light, and it's not just here in America. It's not just in Asia. It's global. We have so many people around this world who need help, and we're going to do that.
And you're real big with goal setting with the youth.
Well, if you don't set goals, if you don't know how to set goals, you don't know how to go out there and accomplish your goals, it's hard to have success if you don't know how to do that. The goals don't have to be very big. It can be very small and build. I set goals every day. It could be the simplest little thing of can I eat my food faster than my dog or whatever it may be. Something so stupid, but it's a fun little thing. That's a fun thing. Now, as far as my preparation and my training, as far as lifting, as far as my run times, as far as my prep time on a golf course, all the scores I need to shoot leading into a tournament, what I need to improve on, those are all goals I set every day. I don't even realize I'm even doing it. I'm just naturally doing it because I've done it all my life, because I've had my father teach me how to do these things.
Finally, I wanted to ask you, you have these accomplishments on the golf course. You have these accomplishments off the golf course. In terms of your legacy, as we look at you as a military member, we see a lot of correlations. What's the thing that's most important to you in terms of a legacy that you're really building right now?
Well, golf's just what I do. It's not who I am. What I'm trying to do with my foundation, on a global impact, that's far more satisfying than anything I can ever do. Making that putt at Bay Hill, I don't. That's a brief satisfaction. That's just here today, gone the next second. Having kids write letters and say thank you. I'm going to college. I'm doing things that I've never thought I could do in my life. See, that gives me chills just thinking about that. That's the impact that everyone should have in life, and I don't know why people don't do that. My father always was a big proponent of you should always have a positive effect on everyone's life, on someone's life every day. Every day, always try to have a positive effect on someone's life, and